Hey there YouTube. Today I'm doing a video review on these heated gloves that I got from Costco for $100. Actually, I'm going to go inside for the rest of this video. Alright, back inside, nice and warm. These are actually Fieldsheer gloves, and they are Costco item number 262, 2003. So the gloves come with 2 charging packs and a Siamese charging cable. It's actually really nice. You can charge both the packs at once. It does not include a wall charger, but you probably have a USB wall charger running around somewhere. And from fully discharged, these take about 3 hours to charge together. The rating on these states that they are 4,700 milliamp hours at 3.7 volts. I used the meter to check these when I was charging them at 5 volts, and it charged to about 4,000 milliamp hours, so I believe that the math is accurate. I think it's actually a little bit better than 4,700 milliamp hours at 3.7 volts. However, as I'll show you in my testing, the claims for their runtime are actually a little embellished. So some of the features, they have a poly-oxford outer shell, reinforced palm, waterproof liner. It's got 4 selectable heat settings, heat over top of hand and fingers, that is true. Waterproof battery zipper, I haven't tested if it's waterproof. Touchscreen capable. The index finger has the little pad so you can actually use your phone screen, and that actually does work. The wrist cinch closer system actually is pretty nice. Most gloves have this, but it just holds the heat in a little bit better. One nice feature that these have is a little click thing. I notice I only ever lose one glove, so this way I lose both of them. Anyway, so the 10-hour of heat per charge rating is embellished. I actually tested these claims with a Raspberry Pi and a temperature sensor in my freezer, and the 5-hour and 10-hour claim are just wrong. So for the 100% setting, the red setting, I got 2 hours and 13 minutes and 2 hours and 5 minutes in my freezer. So that's actually true, the last 2-ish hours on the highest setting. On the orange setting, they lasted 3 hours exactly. But, you know, they say 3 plus. Not really 3 plus. At 50%, they lasted 4 hours exactly. The green setting lasted 4 hours, not 5+ hours. And at 25%, the setting that was supposed to last for 10 hours only lasted 7 hours and 23 minutes. All this testing was performed with the batteries fully charged, of course, before starting the test. So the batteries have a little button where you can check their energy level, so that's kind of nice. They charge via micro USB, but the output to the glove is this barrel plug format, so if the batteries ever die, you won't be able to just put any battery pack in there. Alright, so all you do is you take the little plug out of the zipper, plug it into the battery pack, and as soon as you plug it in, the glove will always turn on. You can turn it off if you hold the button for a bit. It turns off, but every time you unplug it and then plug it back in, it will turn back on. And you have the 4 available modes. You have your red, orange, green, and blue. And then you can just put your battery pack in the zipper compartment, like so. I actually like to store the charging cable right in the glove because A, micro USB is getting harder to find, and B, it's got the Siamese cable, so I can always charge 2 of them faster than 1. It's kind of a pain to get in there, especially on camera, but it does fit in the storage compartment and it doesn't put too much pressure on your wrist or anything. I actually used these gloves for a week in the Upper Peninsula, and what I will say is that the lower settings, the green and the blue setting, were pretty much worthless at anything below 30 degrees. The red setting was amazing and actually made my palms a little sweaty. The orange setting was pretty much a sweet spot, so expect to get about 3 hours of real use out of these before the battery dies. So unfortunately, these are not going to last one 8-hour shift if you're using them for work. So these are going to be really nice when I'm using the snowblower, because that's one of the worst things is having to hold the grip to keep the snowblower engaged and my hands get cold. So these will be really, really nice. So overall, I think they're nice gloves. I do wish that it hadn't lied about these claims. I do know on eBay, people are selling these open box. They look like they're returns maybe for about 40 to 50 bucks, so they're a lot cheaper than Costco, but I feel like these will probably go on sale soon since I paid 100, and I think that's a little steep. I expect them to be maybe 75 soon, so I'm going to keep checking for a price match. But anyway, that's my review. Sorry if I dragged on, but I hope this video helps.